report from Yunque's summit. The sacrifices in the main district have been suppressed, and the civilians in the city are safe.
Our mission is to eliminate the sacrifices and exaltists around the Mountain Road area, while protecting 2 VIP targets.
Which are the annoying Porcelumix executive Lucro, and the even more annoying Obsidian Division Major General Lorenz.
Bad news? We've lost contact with Mr. Lucro. Good news, the Major General is en route to the evacuation point below the mountain road.
Hard to say which is the good news and which is the bad. Like them or not, the mission still has to be completed. There are plenty of homes around the mountain road area, so there's no time to waste. Let's move out! Prioritize eliminating the sacrifices emerging from the Obscura.
Roger that.
There's an ambush in the tunnel! What an ugly bunch! The people on the ground seem to be members of Porcelumix. Not over yet!
Show no mercy.
Let's do this place red with your firepower!
Copy.
Trigger! Pincer attack!
Those monsters. Ethereals.
Calm down, ma'am.
No. They weren't ethereals.
We're from Obsidian Division. You're safe now.
They're all dead.
Remain calm. You're not in danger anymore.
Those deadly ghosts got them.
This woman's experiencing shock. Her companions were likely killed in the recent attack.
Judging by her clothing, she's from Porcelumix. And I remember seeing her at the banquet. Her companions were most likely Porcelumix executives.
Though I really can't stand those people. They didn't deserve this.
Sold's voice comes through the military radio on Orphe's chest.
Magus, aren't you curious? Who exactly was responsible for killing our comrades all those years ago? The blood debt partly falls on Porcelumix for offering the bribe, and partly on the commander who accepted it. Well, Porcelumix's share of that debt was just paid in blood.
Isolde, what are you saying?
That's right. The mastermind behind bribing the military commander back then was none other than Porcelumix's Lucro. Of course, the ones who benefited from it weren't innocent either. Going down with him was only fitting.
Even if they were guilty, they should have at least stood trial.
Forget it, Proxy. Your sense of righteousness is admirable. But I also believe you've been through something like this yourself. Unjust accusations, hopeless justice, endless struggle. The Defense Force, public security, the HIA, and TOPS. You're standing against giants. How much injustice have you endured? And how much justice have you achieved?
But, Isolde, you've always told me that justice will come.
Correct. Justice will come, but it will be through my hands and your gun. We no longer need to rely on the sympathy of others
doing this, Colonel? Why of all times would you reveal this to Magus now? Your goal isn't just to let her know the truth, is it?
Magus, don't you want to know the name of that commander from back then? The one who sent us into the jaws of battle just to secure that huge check from Porsalumex? The one who deliberately withheld support from our unit to cover up the bribery?
It was Lorenz.
Yes, Colonel Lorenz, 11 years ago. The very same Lorenz who has now risen to Major General. 11 years ago, he colluded with Lucro. And now, 11 years later...
Lorenz. The lives lost. My years of suffering. This ridiculous body of mine. Is it all because of him?
Lucro is already dead, and Lorenz stands right before you at the end of this road. I've already made my choice. Now it's time to make yours, Magus. We're the only ones walking this road. Don't let me down.
Zold's call ends abruptly.
Isolde. Isolde.
Colonel Isolde. Commander Lorenz. How could this be?
The only way we can know is by finding Lorenz and getting answers from him directly.
Magus, now's not the time to lose your head. Isolde hasn't given us any evidence to back up her accusations.
Evidence? Don't tell me you want to start preaching about procedures and justice, Proxy. If there were any justice in this world, my teammates wouldn't have sacrificed themselves 11 years ago.
Stop and think about the timing. Why would she drop all this now? She's deliberately steering you somewhere.
She wants me to join in her revenge plan. Is there something wrong with that? She was right about one thing. I'm the only one walking this road with her.
With all due respect, Captain, that was a real kick in the gut, you know? Remember when we first joined the squad? We signed up because we felt the same pain. We carried the same scars. We were here for justice. Maybe even a little glory. For the ones we lost. The ones we loved. And now you're saying that we're not your companions? That you're all she has?
Seed would like to teach that meanie a lesson. But I can't shake the feeling that something really bad might follow. If Seed Sr. were here, I think he'd be all gruffy and say, "Nope, not happening, Captain." And "Nope, not you either, Seed." Oh well, I was never good at comforting speeches anyway. If you made up your mind, Captain, I'll follow your lead, no matter what.
You think you're helping, saying all these useless things, but you don't understand.
Captain!
You don't understand what I'm going through either, huh, Morphe?
Open your eyes, Magus! You and Isolde walking the same path? Come on! Without me, you wouldn't even be able to walk! If anything, you and I are the real companions here! And the others, the squad, Proxy, we've been in this together from the start! We've all lost people we love, but you were the one who brought us back, who pulled us out of that whole mess of grief and revenge! And now you want us to just stand here and do nothing? All so you can feel that we understand you? Sorry, Captain. I didn't mean to snap like that.
We're still on a mission here. Whatever personal stuff we're dealing with, it doesn't outweigh the lives of all those citizens depending on us. You with me, Captain Magus?
I agree. Let's move out. We'll clear out the ethereals as we go. Mobile squad, gear up and get ready.
There is an unopened obscura nearby. obscura have been confirmed to be deactivated.
The locations of these obscura don't appear to be included in the Colonel's intel.
There might be gaps in the intel. Roxy, can you help search for nearby obscura?
There are obscura deployed up ahead.
Clear out these filthy things!
You can get to the other side of the residential area through here.
Sacrifice is incoming. Stay alert. Already have solo. Truly careless nothing.
They enter the city.
We won't let that happen.
Major General Lorenz retreated in this direction.
Let's see Senior cool off a bit, hmm?
Huh?
These bodies couldn't be. They're from Porcelumex. Is that Lucro from Porcelumex? No, don't tell me the Major General is. Pick up the pace. I have no intention of explaining myself in a failed op report.
I've been on standby for a long time.
You're the ladies from the Defense Force. There's a little kid here. Maybe he got stranded when the sacrifices suddenly appeared on the mountain road.
You're not hurt, are you, Dante? What are you doing all the way out here? Is your mom okay?
Wise, you're here too. I was just playing on the mountain path with Mello and Ayu, like we always do. It was hide and seek, and I hid inside that empty grocery store by the road. But then, monsters started crawling out of those boxes. The ones that make the sighing noises. There were monsters inside. Mello and Ayu ran down the mountain path back to Silum Bay, but I got stuck here.
It's alright, Dante. The Defense Force is here. You're safe now.
You know this little one, Proxy?
This is Dante from Silum Bay. His uncle used to be a Defense Force soldier, just like you all.
It used to be.
Just like your old comrades. Dante's uncle also died in the fall of the old capital 11 years ago.
Oh. Zoe's family have one of our old comrades, huh?
Old comrade? Is this gun lady one of my uncle's friends too?
That's right, kid. Your uncle and I, we fought side by side.
Whoa, you must be a super strong soldier. My uncle was really strong too, but he never came back. I hope you and your team all make it home safe. I'm sure someone's gotta be waiting for you at home. We will, Dante. Don't you worry.
Hey, Dante. Tell me something. If you had the chance to get revenge for your uncle, would you take it?
Get revenge? But didn't Uncle give his life to protect us?
Like, if I found the bad guy who killed him, or the monster that hurt him, Would you want me to kill them? Would that make you feel better?
Feel better. I want those monsters gone too. But that won't bring my uncle back, right? I think Uncle became a soldier because he wanted to keep people safe, even if he had to face scary monsters. So instead of fighting to hurt people, I want to be the kind of soldier who protects everyone. I want to be strong and take care of Mom. That's why I hope you all go home safe. You shouldn't get hurt and make your moms or your kids cry.
Yeah. Dante, you should go home now. Your mom is probably worried sick about you.
The Defense Force and Yunque Summit will keep you and your mom safe.
Oh, right! Mom's probably waiting for me. I'd better get home fast.
Squad calls in support over the radio to escort Dante back to Siloon Bay.
Dante's such a sweetheart.
He's a good kid. But people like Lorenz, back then and even now, how many kids have lost their families because of scum like that?
Captain.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Magus gives a quiet order. The squad keeps marching. Their target, Major General Lorenz.
Captain Magus, what are your orders?
Lorenz, I need to question him face to face and get to the bottom of this.
Captain Magus, please don't do anything reckless.
Magus, I understand.
That's the direction Lorenz evacuated in, right? Magus, you have to stay calm. Now's not the time to pull the trigger. I stand behind the captain. With both the truth and my enemy right before my eyes, how could I? Orphe and Magus stand behind Major General Lorenz, confronting him with Isolde's accusations.
Who filled your head with such baseless claims and slander, Captain Magus?
Please, General Lorenz. While I can still hold myself back, I just need you to answer me. Yes or no?
Such groundless accusations are enough to get you court-martialed, Captain Magus. Or is this all just an attempt to stir up trouble and cover up your unauthorized attack earlier?
Answer me, Lorenz. Yes or no?
11 years ago, countless squads under my command were lost when the old capital fell. You think it was only the frontline soldiers like you who had to shoulder the pressure? Do you know how many questions I faced because of your crushing defeat and your incompetence? Do you know how much blame I have taken? How many concessions I have made to appease their greed? War, politics, and the survival of this city are not problems that can be solved merely by you all pulling your triggers on the front lines. I don't expect your brain, if there's anything left of it in there, to possibly comprehend such complicated matters. But I want to remind you of one thing. You're not here alone. Isn't Obel's squad standing with you?
That's an outright threat, General Lorenz. As the mayor's representative, I won't just stand here and let that slide.
I must say, naive fools really seem to get along well together. If you're that set on burning everything to take me out and won't consider your own future, then perhaps you should think about theirs. Don't be so selfish, Captain Magus. Even if it was me, so what? I didn't get where I am today by being noble and playing by the rules.
Before Lorenz brushes past Opal Squad as he finishes speaking, Magus's trigger quivers, but she never pulls it.
Captain Magus.
Captain Magus, I understand how you feel. Even though it might sound a little cruel, I think you made the right call holding yourself back.
He made a fair point. I have my squad members and the proxy counting on me. Acting recklessly wasn't an option. But I and Isolde wouldn't just stand around while he makes things spiral out of control. There must be a reason why she has revealed all this now.
Where could Colonel Isolde be?
Accusations without evidence are just baseless slander against your superiors. We'll settle this later. After this operation, no one will be able to stop the defense force from staying here.
You're right, sir. No one can stop you from staying now.
Isolde. Why don't you come with me, Colonel? We can't leave our big hero behind.
Hero? All the soldiers who never made it out? The ones you abandoned? Weren't they also your stepping stones? Your heroes?
Isolde! Isolde!
Magus, the promise you couldn't bring yourself to keep. I kept it for you.
Ooh. I had my doubts about Colonel Isolde's behavior all along, but still, I didn't expect her to go this far. Has she been hiding a fierce need for revenge beneath her calm and composed exterior? Magus seems to have taken quite a blow, but thankfully Orphe has been with her the whole time. Best not to interrupt Magus and Orphe right now. I should go check on the others instead. Colonel Isolde. Who would have thought that beneath her calm exterior burns a fiercer flame than Captain Magus? For the captain to see the mentor she trusted most act like that, she must be taking it really hard. I believe in the captain. She's got a heart of steel, and a body to match. I trust in her resolve. Yeah, Captain Magus will pull through. For now, let's just wait for the captain's orders before making our next move. All sacrifices in the city have been eliminated. I've done a sweep and found no other contaminated obscura. I sensed something was wrong in the hollow, then heard gunfire from Silent Bay again. So I rushed over here with your senior disciples. That officer just now killed their own superior? That's mutiny, isn't it? That military officer lady, she seemed like a straight arrow. You can't judge someone's character just by their appearance. And Fufu, when you mentioned killing your superior with your own hands, weren't you sneaking a glance at Shifu? I did not. Shifu's as righteous as they come. Something's off with the Lemnian Hollow. I'm heading in myself to check it out. I'd imagine that Opal Squad captain is already gearing up to charge into the Hollow after her superior. Lucro, the executive officer of Porcelumix, has been confirmed dead after a sacrifice attack. Maybe it wasn't an accident. Intentional or not, I'm in Wi-Fi Peninsula on behalf of Krampus to conduct a full investigation into both Porcelumix's operation and Lucro's misconduct. There was a tip-off about Lucro and Lorenz being tied to bribery, and wouldn't you know it, they both end up dead. Unexpectedly, fate dealt the punishment in Krampus's place, though whether it was too harsh is still up for debate. But right now, the bigger concern is that Porcelumix needs a new leader, one who won't let the round table down. Some call Krampus's actions a reckoning, and I can't help but feel the defector acted for the very same reason. Let's go. Agus and Orphe stand by the shore, the wind from the ocean drowning out the pulse at the heart of her machine frame. Before you could say a word of comfort to Magus, Fairy's alarm rang out once again.
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record high levels. Warning. Abnormally high ether activity detected. There is an unusual surge of miasma.
Great. Why now of all times?
I assume the Exaltists are on the move again. Maybe the final sacrifice is about to begin.
Magus, about Colonel Isolde, she...
I never imagined that Isolde could have been planning something like this all along. It's really not like her at all. And maybe I haven't known a real her for some time now.
Sorry, Magus. I know your feelings must be pretty complicated, but the situation in the Hollow...
All right, no need to comfort me right now. Besides, I can see how worried you are. I am a seasoned soldier, after all. Don't underestimate me. The Exaltists, the Obscura, the sacrifices, all these factors coincidentally paved the way for Isolde's revenge. And now that Isolde has fled into the Hollow itself has started to undergo some unusual changes. If Isolde has broken the soldier's code, I won't let her off the hook.
Whether it's to stop the crisis in the Hollow, or to get answers from Colonel Isolde, we have to strike again!
I'll keep supporting your operation. Phaethon won't let any threats to New Eridu go unchallenged.
Now that things have come this far, it wouldn't be right for Yunque's summit to sit idly by. Some terrifying energy is surging within the Hollow. I doubt you can handle this threat alone. I'll join you in this fight.
11 years ago, the Yunque Summit High Preceptor stood before me and pulled me out of a crisis I couldn't handle on my own. This time, I'll fight by your side, High Preceptor Yixuan.
I believe the High Preceptor from 11 years ago would be proud to see this.
The city's defense will be in the hands of the military and the other disciples. I'll be joining Shifu to support your mission.
Oboe Squad, gear up and get ready!
Lemnian Hollow is active. There's a high risk of secondary disasters or even a direct eruption. Colonel Isolde disappeared into the Hollow as well. Regardless of why she did what she did, we have every reason to bring her back. Oboe Squad, gear up and get ready.
The miasma inside the Hollow is gathering around that tower. If we let it continue gathering like that, the consequences could be pretty serious.
Warning. Ether activity in Lemnian Hollow has surpassed record levels.
Then let's find out what's going on in there. And no matter what happens, we must stop it.
Warning. Ether activity in Lemnian Hollow is still rising at an increasing rate.
If we don't manage to put a stop to this, will something terrible happen?
Warning. At the current rate of expansion, Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 7 hours.
Boom! Like a crushed nutshell. Like a popped balloon.
I won't let that happen.
Yunque's summit will not back down.
It's like a scene straight from the underworld. Where did Isolde go after taking this path? And why?
Let's move forward. Whether it's to find Isolde, to stop the Exaltists, or to prevent the worst from happening.
Oboe Squad, gear up and prepare to move out!
Man, I love Siege. She's funny. Like a popped balloon.
devices are converging the miasma in a single location.
Plasma here is way too thick. Even I'll have my work cut out for me trying to disperse it. This isn't the only device in the hollow. Just deactivating the one here likely won't be enough. Right now we need to focus on the places where the miasma is gathering and eliminate whatever threat is lurking there.
These devices are linked by the miasma, making them difficult to destroy.
This control panel requires a password. Look around nearby for clues to the code. I see. Okay.
Careful of onions.
3-1? 3-2.
These marks on the wall. Let's investigate them using
3-2.
the perception technique.
Three, 7, 5, 2.
It took some effort to find the code. We're running out of time.
Her presence is up ahead as well.
Up ahead? Why would Colonel Isolde retreat toward the Exaltists?
Using my perception technique, I spotted the ID card we need to get through the gate. It's inside that energy shield. We need to find a way to shut down the shield and get the ID card. Use the device to deactivate the shield. Disable. Yes.
Spotted a miasma device up ahead. Sarah and Mevarok are close by. Over there. It's a beam from a miasma device.
Keep distance. Sustain fire.
Another miasma device has been activated.
Let's get going.
They're activating the device. Reporting in.
This time. What kind of teachings has this creator of yours given you? Destruction, disaster, chaos? Is this really what your creator wants?
Not everyone is blessed with a name as bright as yours, Phaethon. In this dark world, is the sun you chase truly the only source of light? You don't understand the price we're willing to pay, the sacrifices we're ready to make to meet our Lord of Hope.
What kind of hope can something that robs others of their happiness ever provide?
Roxy, Orphe, don't waste your time with her. If sacrifices must be made, then sacrifice yourself.
The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. Just one step away. Don't you understand yet? All your struggles are in vain.
Sarah, high-ranking Exaltus, swiftly distances herself and heads toward an unremarkable fissure nearby.
She's trying to run away again!
Leave her to me. Everyone else can keep moving forward.
Are you sure you can handle her on your own? She is very cunning.
Shiryen is a highly skilled mystic. Leave it to him.
Very well. Let's keep moving straight to the heart of the miasma, and right to Isolde.
The team splits into two groups. Yishun leaves to pursue Sarah alone, while the rest continue. Okay. Advancing toward the heart of this underworld.
Soldiers. From 11 years ago.
They're just illusions formed by the miasma. Pull yourself together, soldier.
Surrender now! Mavarok!
If you keep resisting, I'll blast you to ashes!
Are you going to shoot me, Magus? Then why didn't you pull the trigger before?
Colonel Isolde?
The Defense Force, Porcelumix, the Exaltists. So you were the one tying all these pieces together.
Isolde, why are you wearing Mavarok's clothes?
Tell me, why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
Colonel Isolde of the Defense Force, or Mavarok, Exaltist Overseer. Which is the real you? The Defense Force moved under your command, and the Exaltist's followers struck back at your signal. You were the one orchestrating both sides all along. That must be why there was a blind spot in your intel. It was all just part of your own game. You plotted this whole charade to divert the Defense Force's troops, which means your real objective is...
You're a sharp one, Phaethon. You've caused us plenty of trouble, but some fates are unavoidable. As for my true purpose, my followers haven't lied to you. It's all for the final sacrifice.
So you were the one behind all the tragedies in Whitefate Peninsula. Is that right, Isolde?
And tragedies? I only ever sought to avenge our comrades. I painstakingly wove together the justice you so desperately desired. But yes, it did end in tragedy. What pains me the most is your betrayal, Magus. You had our mortal enemy in your sights, and you were too weak to do anything.
Over the years, Captain Magus has been conducting investigations within the military, and has constantly encountered strong opposition from within.
Magus! Why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
I am a soldier of Obsidian Division. I cannot shoot anyone who isn't an enemy combatant. I am a citizen of New Eridu. I have no right to take the law into my own hands against anyone. And I am the captain of Obel. I cannot let my own hatred put everyone behind me at risk.
I'm sorry. I forgot you'd forged new bonds. Then let me mourn alone. For the souls no one else remembers. The sacrifice is about to begin. You are welcome to witness it.
Stop her!
Surge of violent miasma flares up around Isolde, forcing Yishun, who was casting techniques in Obel Squad to retreat.
Colonel Isolde. Why?
11 years is plenty of time for many things to change.
Who once walked side by side? How long has it been since I walked alongside Isolde? How long has it been since we walked side by side?
Come to think of it, I might not be older than you, Captain Magus, so perhaps I shouldn't be lecturing. But I have also gone through many partings, moments of loyalty and betrayal. And regardless of the reason, turning and betraying who you once were is always a regrettable thing. The gathering point of the miasma lies just ahead of us.
Is Colonel Isolde there too?
This is the first time I looked.
Magus, Isolde has most likely committed some unforgivable crimes.
I understand. Don't worry. I received this soldier. She has truly betrayed who she once was. I won't let her get away with it.
Colonel Isolde! You have committed a serious crime. Please cooperate with our operation and return to New Eridu with us. To face judgment.
So foolish. Just like she was back then.
Lorenz and Lucro are both dead. You've taken your revenge. Why won't you stop?
This isn't the end. Those fallen soldiers will never come back. How can the city possibly repay the debt it owes them? To be honest, I'm not sure what kind of world the Creator will bring. But at least it'll be different than the disappointing one we're in now. You're right.
Oh, am I waiting for the update?
I've taken my
No.
vengeance. Whatever kept me here, it's all behind me now.
I mean, like,
It's time
kind
to
of.
knock on the door to the final domain.
Kind of. I'm just catching up on the story.
Protecting the city, or an overseer wreaking havoc? Isolde. Or should I say, Mevarok.
It's just a name, young Proxy. Just like you wear the name Phaethon. To the world, Carol Arna is the name of a sinner. But there are still those like you who believe in her innocence. If I don the name of a sinner for those whose names have been forgotten, does that make my justice any less true?
Even if it was for the sake of revenge, why did you choose such a twisted path?
How would you carry out revenge then? With kindness, justice, or love? These tainted hands are all I have to depend on!
Turn back, Isolde. You're gone. And I don't want to lose you too.
I've already come this far. So let's skip the empty reassurances and heart-wrenching farewells. Let's settle this with guns and blades, just like real soldiers would!
I did pre-download the update though.
Don't be so naive. Revenge is a path of no return. Onwards to battle!
Careful!
Hold the formation. Keep the proxy safe.
We've already chosen different paths. So, there's no point in looking back now!
These ether
situations.
You're not the same flame you once were. You don't deserve the name I gave her. Magus! Creator of all things, grant me your grace! Why are you still clinging to that for protection?
My ass is gathering around her.
What?
Definitely not my type. Just going a little harder won't hurt.
Tactical strategy. Torture!
Careful,
Well then, be washed away by the great rain! This hatred is boundless!
Oh shit. Okay.
Futile resistance!
Can I restart this? Oops.
Resistance is futile!
My ass feels so.
Soldiers, return to the mortal realm! Fight for me! Obsidian Division! Tactical strategy. Torture!
Careful, Captain! Cycle of yin and yang. Evil shall be purged. Obliterate form and spirit.
Why must you stand against me? Stop getting in my way! The flames of vengeance have been burning inside you and me.
But these flames
Shouldn't be weapons that consume you!
my asthma's clearing.
Isolde. Ishwan Shifa. You can leave the rest to me.
I think you mean us.
Right. Us.
Ooh.
Captain Magus, you must be going through a lot right now, huh?
I've told you before. Installing those unnecessary emotion chips isn't worth the trouble.
How can having a heart ever be unnecessary? Our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus. I share the Colonel Isolde is just up ahead.
Thanks for being with me through all of this, Orphe. It's time to teach this arrogant fool a lesson. Tactical strategy. Fateful duel.
Back in the day, you never managed to beat me during training. I hope both of you have grown since then.
I might still be stuck where I was. Orphe.
I'll do my best.
Show me your conviction with that blade of yours, Magus! You've certainly improved.
Not even close!
The one still stuck in the past might be me.
The one who pulled me out of my stubbornness. You're the one who saved me from despair. It's my turn to wake you up. Maximum firepower!
I'm just getting started!
Enough, Colonel.
Revenge. Or closure. No matter what. There's no going back.
You're right. There's no coming back.
That's why we have no choice but to keep moving forward!
I won't allow it. I don't want to lose anyone who stands by me again.
Including you, Colonel.
People behind you. But you've lost so many. What difference would one more make? Being soft only leads to pain.
Orphe!
Is it Danny?
Isolde!
It's already too late for me to turn back now.
Isolde!
Colonel!
I've always hated dealing with court-martials.
Isolde, why didn't you ever tell me everything that happened?
Because you're Orpheus. My Orpheus. You had already lost so much. Your comrades, your body, and the life you were meant to live.
Isolde.
After everything you'd lost, I didn't want you to carry any more burdens.
But if I had known sooner, maybe you wouldn't have... Everything I've lost, you've lost too.
There's no turning back, Orpheus. My hands are stained with blood and guilt.
I know. I'll pay your debts for you.
Me too.
Orphe?
I'll stick with Captain Magus, and we'll make up for your mistakes together. I'll stay by Captain Magus's side. I won't let her lose her way like you did, driven by anger, loneliness, and despair.
I know you're in pain, just like me. But you're also very lucky. Orphe is a good kid. Don't let her down. Don't disappoint your younger self, Orpheus.
I won't, Isolde.
I believe you. I'm the only disappointment here. It's been so long, Orpheus. I've missed you so much. Please, forgive me.
Isolde, corrupted by the miasma to the point of near complete crystallization, shatters in the air in the hall. Damn. Isolde has committed an unforgivable sin. But I think, when she left, she felt some relief, but also some remorse. As for her crimes, even if they can't be fully repaid, I'll do my best to atone for them. I won't let Captain Magus carry this burden alone.
Master, an abnormal ether fluctuation has been detected nearby.
An abnormal fluctuation?
It's just a fluctuation.
Is that... teacher? Teacher? Is this just a hallucination caused by miasma?
Bell, Wise. Wise. You two now walk this path alone. You are the bravest, most gifted children that Helios Academy has ever seen.
Was that from when we were separated from teacher?
You and your sister must carry on the flames of Helios together.
Teacher.
Just what kind of being is your creator, exactly?
The creator? Just who is she talking to?
The gate to the final domain. It's in Hollow Zero, isn't it? What secrets lie beyond that door that could be worthy of such feverish praise and supplication?
The Exaltists and teacher?
Fine. I'll pave the way for you to meet your revered creator.
No. There's no way teacher is an accomplice to those people.
At the end of that path also lies something that I'm seeking.
Something that teacher is seeking? What in the world could that be? Even if one has to pay such a hefty price.
Even if I have to pay such a hefty price.
Okay, game.
Even if one has to bear such guilt.
Even if I have to bear this guilt.
Even if it means leaving us behind. Is this really what she wants?
This path may not lead to a happy outcome. I don't know if Eridu will fall into the abyss or find salvation from the brink. But I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
The miasmic illusion in the air shatters and fades. However, Miasma, the Exaltus, and where exactly Teacher is, these suspicions still remain unknown, lingering in the hollow. On the path which Miasma retreats, you evacuate the hollow alongside Obel Squad. A week passes, and you finish clearing out the Obscurian Wi-Fi Peninsula. The evacuated citizens begin returning one after another. Faye and I used the data recorded by EOS and tried to model the conditions back then, but we still couldn't recreate the hollow environment where Teacher's illusion appeared. But based on the ether fluctuations at the time, we're fairly certain it was something inherent in you, Wise, that stirred a reaction from the miasma. What our teacher said. We still don't know the illusion, how the illusion was created, and just because it sounded like our teacher doesn't mean those were really her words. But when she said goodbye to us, yeah, the illusion did seem to recreate her saying goodbye to us, right down to the look and the voice. Still, if our teacher did choose to work with the Exaltus, she must have had her reasons. Fufu's voice echoes from the courtyard, interrupting the conversation between the siblings. Big trouble. There's a bunch of tough-looking soldiers at the gate asking for you. It's the defense force. I'll go deal with them. I'm terrible at dealing with aggressive people. I'll leave this one to you, Junior. Fufu's adorable. The noisy visitors outside turn out to be Obel Squad.
Proxy, it's been a while.
Captain Magus, Orphe, it's been a while. How have you been?
Absolutely terrible. Our desk is buried under a mountain of paperwork. The worst part is, after finishing my own stack of papers, I still have Magus's pile to deal with too.
We share the same desk, don't we? Why bother separating our paperwork?
The good news is, I don't have to share a desk with these two.
And there's more good news. They gave us an extended vacation. Partly out of compassion, and partly just to smooth things over.
This incident involved senior Defense Force officers and top executives from TOPS. An incredibly tangled web of interests. But it's all been settled at last.
The truth behind the fall of the old capital and the defeat of Agamemnon's squad, where Magus and Colonel Isolde once served, has finally been uncovered.
Evidence of collusion between former Defense Force Major General Lorenz and former Porcelumix Executive Officer Lucro has been confirmed. Both have lost their titles, and they will be publicly condemned.
So the truth of what happened all those years ago.
The truth about what happened all those years ago is finally coming to light. Maybe those soldiers who never should have been sacrificed can finally rest in peace now.
But since both men died during the Wi-Fi Peninsula attacks, a public trial has been put on hold for now. Neither the military nor TOPS wants to damage their public image.
At least they got what they deserved.
Defense Force headquarters also disciplined and demoted several high-ranking officers who were entangled with the factions and engaged in misconduct for years, reportedly due to pressure from Mayor Mayflower.
citizens who were harmed by Porcelumex and the Exaltus experiments. Will they be okay?
The victims of the sacrifice and miasma experiments have all been sent to recovery centers, and the illegal assets resulting from the cooperation between Porcelumex and the Exaltists have been seized by public security.
All of this was possible thanks to the intelligence and evidence we gathered during our operation, as well as what Colonel Isolde collected before her death. Isolde's involvement over the years was complicated, but there's no doubt that she made many mistakes, especially as the head of the criminal Exaltists group.
A lot of what the Colonel did was driven by the hatred that blinded her. I imagine you must have mixed feelings towards her, Magus.
Of course. That arrogant fool, fueled by anger and loneliness, made so many grievous mistakes.
Captain Magus often keeps her anger to herself and acts on impulse.
What?
Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
With the proxy as my witness, I give you my word.
Whoever lies has to wear a pink weapons holster.
Obel Squad did disobey orders. You won't end up facing a court-martial, will you?
There's no reason to punish someone for doing a good deed.
Although the Obel Squad disobeyed orders, we earned commendations for wiping out the Exaltists and protecting the citizens. Each member received a Medal of Honor.
Surviving in the grown-up world isn't easy at all. It may not be what we hoped for, but at least there was a positive outcome.
Regarding the Proxy's mentor, Miss Carol Arna, I'll do my best to help you investigate any potential leads within the military.
Whoever the Proxy trusts, we trust too.
Things have been so hectic in Yfei Peninsula that I haven't had a moment to actually enjoy this town. Since we've been granted extended leave, I plan to relax and unwind in Phylum Heights with my squad for a while.
Vacation time!
Until we meet again.
Catch you later, Proxy!
One more thing, Proxy. While Captain Magus and I were sorting through Commander Isolde's documents, we found this. Commander Isolde left it for you, Proxy. Orphe hands over a letter bearing the seal of the Obsidian Division. This is a private letter Isolde left for you. As much as I'd like to know, I'll stay out of it. Catch you later, Proxy. Members of Obel Squad wave goodbye and leave Suiban Temple. All that remains is the envelope Isolde left behind in your hand. From Isolde to Wise. Mr. Wise, that day when you and Orpheus were arguing over who was the villain and who was the hero, I found myself amused by your childish bickering and deeply ashamed at the same time. By the time you read this, I imagine everyone will have already realized the truth. I was the real villain in this story all along. There's no point in drowning myself in guilt or remorse now, I suppose. I'm writing because I have a few selfish requests. They're not just for my own sake, but for the sake of justice, so I hope you'll hear me out. What Lorenz and Lucro did was so long ago that, even though I gathered as many old case files as I could as evidence, I still couldn't be sure it would be enough to convict them. I lost faith in the authorities of New Erida long ago. To get closer to the truth, I began seeking outside forces I could rely on. By chance I came into contact with the Exaltus, and from then on I moved between the Defense Force, the Exaltus, and Porcelumex, playing each side in turn. Eventually I learned the truth. Bribed by Lucro, Lorenz redeployed troops meant to protect the citizens, in order to recover valuable porcelain stockpiles. In the end, those soldiers were left to die at the hands of monsters that crawled out from the miasma. During my investigation, I inherited the power of the Exaltus Overseer. This inheritance seemed to have nothing to do with faith or devotion. As for the Creator's criteria for choosing a successor, my guess is that they simply pick whoever is most useful in achieving their goal. Once I accepted this power, I gained the authority to command the entire organization, but gradually lost the right to prevent the situation from spiraling further out of control. Meanwhile, the miasma continued to seep into my body, gnawing away at my flesh and bones. My time is running out. In the end, I carefully orchestrated today's farce. Lucro and Lorenz returned to Wi-Fi once more, lured by the profits Porcelain could bring, and died at the hands of the monsters born from the miasma, myself among them. And this time I've collected ample evidence to prove their corruption and their callous disregard for human life. You saw it all. And I have a selfish request. If the trial is ever obstructed, stand as a key witness as the mayor's representative and bring justice to the soldiers and to New Eridu. I know my actions have nothing to do with justice. I've hurt too many innocent people. I'm nothing but a miserable creature of wrath who should have died long ago, kept alive only by the hatred that fueled my revenge. As for the truth behind the Exaltist and the Creator, as long as the power I receive from them still resides in my right hand, I will. The rest of the letter has been torn away. Isolde wanted us to be witnesses to help convict Lucro and Lorenz. Fortunately, the trial reached a fairly just verdict. As for the truth about the Exaltist and the Creator, and the whereabouts of our teacher, we seem to be far from solving these mysteries. Looks like Orphe and Magus are gradually moving past the Isolde incident. Everything turned out fair in the end. My conversation with Belle was cut off. Better head back and talk with her and Fufu about what to do next. I don't need any more of those. That's good.
It's only the tricky ones that count as trouble, right? Yeah. My aim is true. Let's see you handle this. Yes.
Do it again. Again.
Let's see you handle this. Feel the rhythm of the waves. Pretty cool, huh? Yep.
Again.
Sleep well. Let's see you handle this. Thrust and pierce. Right there. Pass the shadows. Are you ready for this? Relax. My aim is true. I got. Wanna play a game? No, sir, no. Where are you going? Here we go. You're exposed now. Worn out already? Are you ready for this? This is your last page. Sleep well.
Alrighty. Still no clues about where your teacher went? Just one bad thing after another, and we still have no clue where Shi Yuan is. Shi Yuan still hasn't come back? Shifu's already searched every corner of the hollow. About the only thing left is to drag out and give the creator a good beating. But we didn't find a single trace. Someone must have covered it up deliberately. Who knows where Sarah ran off to? If Senior Brother falls into the hands of the Exaltus remnants, it'll be dangerous. But don't worry, Junior Brother Shi Yuan is super capable. He and Junior Sisters Zhao Guang are the two most talented disciples of our generation. Trust me, he's even more reliable than your big sis, Fufu. He'll definitely come out of this safe and sound. You're right, Fufu. The most senior brother of Yunkui's summit won't go down that easy. The night Isolde fell in a different corner of the hollow.
The Overseer has fallen.
Yet, you don't seem to feel any sympathy at all.
Sympathy? For an Overseer who wasn't even truly devoted? Overseer is just a title. A symbol of inherited power. Nothing more.
Your left hand. That power?
Yes, a gift from the Creator. The glory of wielding their authority, has finally come to me.
Is the creator actually real?
Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof?
The power Isolde wields is far beyond that of ordinary people.
I know you're no devout believer, but even someone as selfish as Isolde can wield the Creator's blessing. The Creator has never been stingy towards mortals who help fulfill their mission. They can make your wish come true.
My wish?
Yay!
Good morning, Wise.
Good morning. What's everyone doing here? Discussing something?
Indeed. We need to leave Swabian Temple for some time to attend a mandatory meeting in the city.
A mandatory meeting? Sounds pretty important. Do all of you have to go?
Yes. The disciples outside of Swabian Temple don't need to attend. But those of us who were involved in the recent happenings in Wi-Fi Peninsula must be there.
So guarding Swabian Temple is gonna be up to you two. That's a big responsibility.
But before we head out, there's something important we should do first. Fufu, could you bring the tea?
Coming right up.
We've been through a lot together. Your dedication and efforts have been evident to everyone. It would be improper to leave such a responsibility to a preliminary disciple. So, what do you say, Wise? Are you willing to formally become my disciple and join Yunquei Summit?
Of course I am.
Good. That's the answer I was hoping for. Then let's hold the initiation ceremony before we leave.
There's an initiation ceremony? I'm suddenly feeling a little nervous.
Tea's here. Hold it carefully, junior brother. Then lower your head and respectfully hand the teacup to Shifu and say, "Please enjoy some tea, Shifu."
Please enjoy some tea, Shifu.
Ishwan takes the cup, and slowly takes a sip.
Okay, that should do it.
Yay! All done. Congratulations. Welcome aboard, junior brother.
Yeah, welcome! Even though we've already known you for a while now, it still feels great to welcome you again.
So is the ceremony over? Was that it?
According to the rules, you should have studied at Yunquei Summit for 2 years before choosing an auspicious day to hold the ceremony at the mountain. Then you and the master would swear an oath to become officially recognized as a disciple. But here at Swabian Temple, those rules don't really apply. You are a disciple who has been recognized by me, and that is enough.
You're incredible, Shifu.
Actually, it's mainly because Shifu can't remember those long vows. She said it'd be better to skip them altogether.
What are you muttering about, Fufu? Don't lead your junior astray now.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, by the way, does that mean Belle can also become an official disciple now? She and I were both preliminary disciples.
I already served the tea about a half an hour ago. You were still sleeping. So, I officially joined before you, which, according to the rules, makes me your senior.
Wait, you mean you're my senior now? Huh. I knew I woke up later than usual today. Did you secretly turn off my alarm?
We can leave now that the temple is in good hands. Fufu, Inhu, if you have anything you'd like to say, do it quickly. We should prepare to set off.
Junior brother, there's one more thing.
Junior Wise, I've handed over the living expenses for Suiban Temple to Junior Bell. Someone will come to collect the electricity bill in a few days. Make sure to pay it on time, or Belian won't be able to use the charging station. Not just the electricity bill, I've made a checklist of everything that needs to be taken care of. When the time comes, you can use it to make sure you got everything. Can't be helped. I'm the most senior sister after all. This kind of stuff shouldn't be dumped on my juniors. But I'll have to trouble you two to handle things for me these next few days. Come to think of it, Junior Guang used to be the most junior. Now she's become a senior sister too. Guang? Yep, you actually have a senior sister you haven't met yet. Before you joined, she was our most junior sister. But she's been caught up in some important business lately, so you probably won't meet her for quite a while. She's easy to spot. Remember, if you see a girl with a big fluffy tail, flowing light brown hair, and wearing a pretty red ribbon, that's Jiao Guang. Make sure to call her senior. Okay, I got it. You got what? Just then, like a ghost suddenly materializing in a horror story, Yuzua's voice joined the conversation. Good morning, Yuzua. Good morning. Business has been booming at Mystic Wares lately. A lot of items sold out, so I'm here to get some porcelain products from Belian. I actually asked Monato to help with carrying it all. And how come you're alone? He got held up outside. Looks like a friend of his got into an argument with someone, and he had to step in to break it up. That's why he sent me ahead. An argument? I'll go check it out. Yeah, go ahead. By the way, tell Monato he doesn't need to come. Belian said it'll send someone to help me move the goods to Mystic Wares. I did not mean to interact with Excalibur. Oops.
What do you mean by that? We found it first. Just because you're wearing a suit doesn't make you right, you know.
Don't be so childish. Who found it first is irrelevant. Haven't you heard the saying, opportunity only favors those who are prepared?
Is that so? Well, let me show you a little opportunity I've prepared for you as well.
Put your fists down, pal. After all the chaos Wi-Fi has been through, now's not the time to start kicking up the dirt again.
I'll say it again. Opportunities are impartial. If you want to compete, Porcelumex is always ready. Through legal means, of course.
Look at him, Monato! Acting all smug. No, I can't let this go. He wants to compete, huh? I'll give him competition!
Wait, we've been over this before. It's impossible without a proxy's help.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll find a way to handle it.
Hey, you're letting him get into your head.
What happened? Are the miners and Porcelumex at it again?
Yeah, as you can see, the miasma is retreating, and a place that was once too contaminated to enter is now accessible. It's called Time-Sworn Hills. It's a treasure trove with loads of unmined Lumite ore resources. Some even claim to have seen large abandoned facilities there. After everyone returned and prepared to begin exploring, Porcelumex quietly got a head start. They spent a fortune to poach all the nearby proxies and hollow raiders. If things keep up like this, we'll end up watching Porcelumex carry away all the Lumite ore to Tops's factories.
That does sound pretty frustrating. No wonder Pal is so worked up.
I feel for Pal. I'm upset too. But there's no way we can afford to offer more than Porcelumex to get those skilled proxies to join us. Wait, aren't you a great proxy? Can you help us, Wise?
I'm way ahead of you. If you want to go into the Hollow, just let me know. We'll consider it my first training as an official disciple of Suibian Temple.
Alright, it's settled then. I'll make some preparations and contact Pal before he does something stupid. Oh, and we should bring her along too.
Her?
A friend I met online through Spook Shack. She came to Phylum Heights to meet in person. Her personality's a bit different, but don't worry. She's easy to get along with. We can head out once I'm ready.
I'll head back to Soybian Temple and get ready with Belle.
Alright, let's meet at the entrance of Mystic Wares later.
Memories of dreams bygone. Oh, sorry. I am going to call it there. Thank you, anyone, for watching. I appreciate it. Stay safe, have fun, do something you enjoy. Peace.